April 26, 1986, Pripyat. At 1:23 a.m., the world was just minutes away from witnessing one of the most terrifying events in history. Do you want to see what a single person's ego can lead to? Chief Engineer Anatoly Dyatlov ignored every warning directed at him and insisted on running the nuclear power plant his own way. He reduced the reactor's output from the designated 700 to 1,000 megawatts down to 200 megawatts. He believed the reactor could handle even worse conditions and wanted to test it. He was so arrogant that he never listened to anyone else's advice. As a result, 50 fuel rods inside the reactor overheated and shattered, releasing an enormous amount of energy. This led to the explosion of the reactor, the nuclear power plant itself. 50 tons of nuclear fuel were released into the atmosphere, 10 times more than the Hiroshima bomb. 700 tons of radioactive graphite were scattered across the region. We are now watching satellite footage showing how this radioactive cloud spread across the world. First, the radiation drifted westward, then north, and later south. Looking at the map, Turkey was heavily exposed to radiation, and in the years that followed, cancer rates there doubled. Yes, the world had been poisoned. But this wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. Nearly 1,000 workers were sent in to clean up the aftermath without proper protection, and within 15 days, hundreds of them had died. And what happened to the survivors? Cancer rates around the area rose 200 times above normal. Around 20,000 people committed suicide. Survivors and their children became the innocent sufferers of this disaster. When we asked eyewitnesses what they experienced, one described it like this: "I can't tell you the exact strength of the explosion, but everything looked as if the place had been bombed." Now, let's take a look at the region decades later. 30 years on, nature has slowly begun to reclaim the land. Just like the Earth's remarkable ability to heal itself, the abandoned city of Pripyat still carries the scars. Places once filled with children's laughter are now left to rot in silence. Hospitals stand frozen in time, schools remain abandoned, and half-repaired gyms lie in ruins. In short, the explosion released 8 tons of nuclear gases. 115,000 people were evacuated. In total, 500,000 personnel were involved in the response. 31 people died immediately. Others had to continue living for years under the effects of radiation. There are even claims of people mutating because of radiation. Videos of alleged mutant soldiers attacking exist online, though their authenticity remains unknown. 30 years later, some villages reopened their doors for the first time. An elderly woman named Alimia shared her story. Those days were very hard. I never left my town. For years, I survived by eating forest plants and wild herbs. Since then, I haven't eaten a single gram of meat. And now, you've come all the way to my doorstep. And today is my personal holiday. She chuckled, lightening the heavy mood. After all these grim images, I thought a little laughter might do you good. Rumors still persist about mutated creatures around Chernobyl. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you soon.